It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to...
Sugar Ray Robinson. So much hype. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Jab to the body. Haven't seen a lot of those. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Big deep breaths. Calm.
Here we go for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Good work. That's it. That jab working. Beautiful. Like
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know,
He was coasting this fight, and now you let him.
And there's the bell to start round three. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
they've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses with the jab. Missing with the hook. Parries that jab away. Jab misses. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. So much firepower here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Work your jab. Look for the right hand over. Work your jab.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity.
Terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back.
On to the fourth we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Power shot.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Just missed with that hook.
Keep him guessing where it's coming from.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Double jab. Bring in your feet.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Start doubling up the jab.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like
Come
two
on, you've let him
different
back into it.
leagues.
You're better than this kid. Go back out there,
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
and then we go again. Right, let's go out there. Get your
Shots. Keep smart. You were thinking. You were smart.
win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what
won this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
just for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it.
The referee
and he'll
calling
find it
for
out.
seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work.
Back into the fray here in round 5.
Get back to the game plan.
That jab misses. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Good defense with that left jab. Pretty close fight here in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't land the jab there. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Sugar Ray is down. I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that is that. They surrender. This is over. Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds. This guy won a championship as a heavyweight, remember? 5'11" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You lot, look at the stars,
All right,
ex-fighters,
I went over the
ex-champions,
rules.
ringside.
I want you to
That's what
protect
these
yourself
fights
at
do.
all
That's what these
times.
venues do.
And
What
I
a
say
great
you must
venue
obey.
and what a
Good
great
luck.
matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Do your business.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. One punch could change everything in this battle. Do you believe this?
Again, when he leans forward, bring it up, pick up the uppercut, up the uppercut.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Be smart and counter.
Missing with the hook. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
You all right?
And time.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
6. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
gaps will appear. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were
on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
Fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
In at the fight, great round. Just stay focused, don't let him
Post in this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
In the first minute, stick him on the end.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Good counter punching. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Both men step back for just a moment. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh, he's gone!
Let's talk about Roy Jones and that.
Back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
Your time.
And that hook misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Back at it in round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. He missed with that jab. Nice exchange here from both men.
That's it. Bodies and head. Keep on top of it. Come on, ref. Stop the fight.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missing with that jab. Right hook just missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Don't let him land again.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Relax. Think about what you're doing.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm your...
Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That's good work.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
That hook just can't find the target. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut just missed. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
That's time.
Let's talk about Roy Jones and now.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Let's start the 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the gym, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Missing with the hook. That counter shot lands. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And down goes Jones Jr. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Good man, good work.
Time out.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last.
Come on, you're switching off.
Do
Here
your
comes
business.
round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
The right hook just missed. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And finally, Jones goes down. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
A shot from the gods, took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
Hey, forget the knockdown. It's gone. It's gone. It's out.
And time.
Let's talk about Roy Jones and now.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Let's
And there's
do
the
it.
bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
And he misses with that jab.
Okay, it's not working.
Unlucky to miss with that jab.
Southpaw.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Try to buy time, and it appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Incredible work rate. They got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is.